Hey guys, welcome back to Elite Wrestling World. I'm GhostSaad, and thanks for joining me for the AEW Dynamite post-show review. Tonight's Dynamite was fantastic, as we head toward the highly anticipated Forbidden Door pay-per-view. Let's break it down. The night kicked off backstage with MJF calling out Hangman Page. MJF ranted about being forced to either cash in or earn his title shot. He promised to make Mark Briscoe pay, calling himself the devil and taking cheap shots at Briscoe's background. We kicked off with Jon Moxley versus Speedball Mike Bailey. This one was stiff right from the bell. Bailey lit Moxley up with chops, kicks, and a big moonsault to the outside. Marina Shafir got involved, taking out Bailey's leg, while Yuta caused distractions. Bailey hit a shooting star double knee drop on the barricade. Bailey kept the pressure, locking in a cross armbar and a triangle choke, but Moxley muscled out. Moxley caught him, locked in the bulldog choke, and nailed the Death Rider for the win. Next is TBS qualifying match, Alex Windsor versus Billie Starkz versus Queen Animata versus Skye Blue. Chaotic from the start. Everyone hit big moves, and the pace was insane. Blue with an avalanche sunset flip powerbomb, but Aminata breaks it up. Queen Aminata puts Skye Blue through a chair with an emerald flosion. Starkz and Windsor at it, whip across, discus lariat. Athena gets in the ring, but Toni Storm pulls her out and lays her out. Billy hooks Alex, Windsor reverses. Windsor snatched the win with an inside cradle on Starkz. Post-match, Mercedes comes to the stage with all her belts and goes to the ring to square up with her newest challenger. Mercedes jaws at Windsor as Toni stalks forward. And Athena takes Toni out with an face out of nowhere, lung blower on Alex Windsor. Renee is in the ring and introduces Kyle Fletcher for an interview. Kyle is of course accompanied by the Don Callis family, here consisting of Don Callis, Josh Alexander, Hachicero, and Lance Archer. Callis takes the microphone from Renee mid-question and says the real question she should be asking is why is he building the largest numerical faction in the history of pro wrestling. Don turns to Fletcher and says he knows he's gonna be the greatest TNT champion of all time. Callis reveals an oil painting of Kyle, nude except for the TNT Championship. Kyle Fletcher bragged about ending Dustin Rhodes' career and injuring Adam Cole. Fletcher promised to be TNT champ for a very, 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 very long time. Adam Copeland is interviewed backstage. He doesn't know how he feels. Christian Cage came out with zero remorse. Now he knows he can't get within 200 feet of FTR, so he went to Tony Khan and got a match for next week against Stokely Hathaway with a stipulation where if FTR get involved, their restraining order is null and void. Next is the Young Bucks versus Brodido semi-final match. The Bucks' entrance was a comedy of errors, bad pyro, wrong names, ice cream truck music. The match itself was wild. Bandido hit a huge moonsault to the outside. EVP Trigger goes bad when they can't decide on the name and Bandido gets away and makes the tag to King. Super kick party from the Bucks. Double stomp puts Bandido into his partner, TK Driver. Brody King breaks it up at the last fraction of a second. Nick with a super kick. Bandido hangs in there. Back inside, 21 plex, Nick Jackson breaks it up. Brodido win by pinfall with the monkey flip splash on Matt Jackson. Backstage, MJF and MVP. MJF tried recruiting MVP without Lashley or Benjamin, but MVP shut him down. He warned Max that if he wins the title, Bobby will come for him and it will be personal. Renee interviews Swerve Strickland. Swerve cut a sharp promo on Okada, saying he's one of a kind and he's gonna continue his legacy and stand in the middle of the O2 Arena with his arm raised, unified championship in his hands, while Don Callis cries in the corner. It's main event time. Mark Briscoe versus MJF. Briscoe came out swinging, even taking the fight into the crowd. He set up multiple big top rope moves, but MJF kept rolling away. Mark sends him over the barricade with a right hand, grabs a chair, sets it up, step-up blockbuster connects. Eventually, Briscoe tried a froggy bow through a table on the floor, but Max rolls off the table and Mark Briscoe goes through IT and clean to the floor. That was nasty. Back in the ring, MJF hit the heat seeker and quickly shoves Briscoe's foot off the ropes. With the referee missing, stole the win. Post-match, Max smashed Briscoe with the Dynamite diamond ring. Hangman Page stormed down, and the brawl through security's attempts to split them up. The show ended with chaos, setting the stage for what's coming next. If this momentum keeps up, Forbidden Door could be an all-timer. That's the show, folks. Please guys like and share this video, subscribe to my channel and keep watching Elite Wrestling World.